uh, March anymore. So,
Okay.
okay, very good. I'm all set for you. Sorry
Okay,
about that.
good. Okay. So let's see. The last time we talked, I have some notes. We had been talking, you still hadn't at that time done anything with the vendor, and you were going to have a conversation with some of the people that you've been sending referrals to.
Right. And last week I did not do. I was gone Monday through Thursday because of
Okay.
Lucky Throw because I was in
Oh, you were in
Jackson, Hawaii.
Tennessee. Oh, you
No,
were in
Jackson,
Wyoming.
Hawaii, Wyoming. Yes, and I
Got it.
came back. Yes, I came back Friday and secured a listing, and um, Saturday went out on a listing appointment.
Good.
Um, Actually, I had 4 appointments Friday and Saturday, and then yes, Sunday, Monday I went away to um, Temecula for a jazz concert, and
Nice.
came back yesterday and did the paperwork for one of those 4 listings. So that was so in other words, I'm behind the wheel and getting caught up at the moment. So yes,
Good. Good.
I did have a conversation though with one of the individuals, and it was on my handyman.
Okay, good.
And I did tell him that we were going to get together, um, and that I was going to have a group of people that I work with, which he loved that idea. He asked if he could invite a couple that he'd like to introduce me to,
Fantastic.
and I said that would be wonderful. Um, so um, I will put Kennedy on this one because I'll just go over who she needs to invite, and she can create it and get it done instead of it being on my plate anymore.
Ah, the big D, the delegating. Okay, that's great.
Yeah,
Good.
no, I call it the M. Throw the monkey off my back and put it on somebody else's.
Okay. All right. So the monkey's going off the back. Good. Good.
So,
I know you didn't do the form, but I just want to go over the numbers really quick. So, because I want to keep track of how you're doing with your goals. So do you have any changes to what's been sold and what's pending, or is it still the same from
yeah, Arlington, since we talked, Arlington was my one that I was going to end it. Basically, it was in such poor shape that I got a flipper to go over there. I got 2, got them to bid against each other, and that will be closing next week.
Fantastic. So at that point, I'm just looking at my other screen for a second. I apologize. The last time the one we did meet, it looked like 16,
Oh.
closed. That's still the number 16?
So 16 was, yes, 16 had closed. And then we have,
You had 4 pending.
oh, so maybe I had Arlington up there. Yes, I have 4 pending.
Okay, so you still have the 4 pending and the 16 that are closed. And the
Oh,
16
that's
that
right, because Cresta Villa and Arlington are going to be closing. Uh, one will close tomorrow and one will close next week. Yes.
Okay, so there's 2 more by the end of the month, by the end of July.
July, that is a total of 4 pending. You're correct. 4 pending.
Okay. And you put down the 4 are approximately the GCI is about 100,000. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So when you look at that, so by the end of July, with those being added in, what what's your total? Your total is going to be about 440,000. Is that correct?
No, because at the end of, it won't be at the end of July because Point Sur closed the end of August.
Oh, okay. So at the end of, okay, so then we're looking at, okay, so I just wanted to get an idea of where you are so far. So by the end of August, you'll be at 440,000
Mhm.
GCI.
Right. And then in order for that to happen,
Mm-hmm.
Dolan Point will have had to sell, and Dolan Point um, would pull that up another 25,000.
Another 25,000.
Right, because in order for point stir to close, double ending it,
Okay, they have to sell it.
yeah, Bill and Point must sell.
Okay, so right now you're trending at 465 by the end of August. And have you looked at your numbers to see where you are towards what your goal is?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Good.
looking at when you see me
Okay,
going like
good.
this. Just
Okay.
so you see my world, so that you can see what I'm up
Oh, I
to.
love the whiteboard. I love
Okay,
whiteboards. That's
so
great.
that is listings.
Okay,
That's buyers working with or going to work with, depending. So you'll
great.
notice. Okay, and then closings. And do you see that? I don't know if we could see it, but do you see the little
It's a
heart
little
in the middle?
blurry, but mhm.
Okay, hold on a second. Over there, you'll see a heart. Can you see it?
I see a plant and oh, a heart on the board.
Yeah.
I
And
see.
it says 42 inside of it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
and then
hard. It's a little
below,
blurry.
okay, below it says +6 because I gained two more transactions.
Okay.
So yes, my numbers are right now, everything done on the board that is red dotted. There's a lot of this that isn't red dotted because
Okay.
red dots mean I know that we're going to get it. And if it's not red dotted, it means that I'm not counting on it, right?
Okay.
We'll call
Yep.
that gravy. So without the ones that are non-red dots, we only need 6 more transactions to hit our 42.
How
So
does that feel?
um, I will like to see it on the board up there. So there we go.
Okay. All right, good.
It's like one of those. I did it last year, and it was all at the end of the year, and I would have liked it sooner. That's how it goes. Yeah,
Okay. And yet you're still taking time for yourself. Right? You're still doing and living and breathing. And how's your stress level?
scale of 1 to 10, about a 7.
Okay. So what do you want to do about that? Or are you well, do you function better at a higher number or at a lower number?
I function. Mine. I purpose. My structure is because of what I put on my plate, and because of numbers that need to be done in order to create what I need to create for myself and others. I function always at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
I think 7.5 is me being okay. Would I prefer differently? Yes, I'd prefer probably a 6.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything that you can do to lower the stress level right
Yeah,
now?
I have to. I used to do fun things like if you ask me what do you do for fun, well, like, I did run away for 2 days, of which 10 hours was in the car driving. I didn't drive, thank goodness, but it means I'm in the car for 10 hours. Going to listen to jazz, which was an exceptional evening.
Good.
I need to regularly do things like I'm going to pick up my yoga again. So
Yeah. Wait, did you just say you do yoga?
yeah, I haven't
What?
done it. Probably
Okay.
I have not done my yoga in 3, 4 years now.
Is it something that you can do at home or do you have to go to a facility for that?
I think to shoot myself in the arm and get going, um, or kick myself in the butt, get going is a better way to say it. That I will sign up for something and sign up for classes, and that way I'm paying for it and it's on my calendar and stuff like that. And then I can, once I get going again, then I actually have a mirror, the mirror that
Yeah.
has all the classes in it. I actually have one of those.
Okay. You're just not using it.
Thank you. Well, I know I use it every day when I get myself dressed.
All right. So can I, as your coach, make a suggestion?
Mhm.
Okay. Or better yet, I'm going to actually ask you this question, okay? How important is it to you to go get back to yoga, and by when would you like to?
That's funny. I just said it. I just put it on my list to do that and have myself set up in my yoga classes by the end of this week, by Friday.
Uh, By Friday. Great.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I don't know what's going on yet. My sciatica's being nasty, so I think that'd be beneficial for all, but for
Oh,
my,
that's very good. Yeah, the stretching will be great. Okay. All
yeah.
right. So the yoga classes by Friday, you'll have something, even if it's just once a week, whatever it looks like, just to get yourself back into it would be great.
And then, just so you know too, that really happy to add to my list this week is Shirley and I had a midnight conversation when we were in Jackson Hole,
Good.
Wyoming, and we presented our plotting and our planning to uh, we put together our plotting and our planning and presented it to Brady and Caroline. We're going to do the playbook for all the liaisons, um,
Nice.
on our position and how it can be and how to do it and how to do it step by step and keep sanity at the same time, because liaisons do not have to reinvent the wheel. They just need to know what the wheel looks like and how it works.
Good.
So we presented that and it's been accepted.
Okay.
Um, and then I'm also putting together a meeting for all the liaisons. I'm assisting with that so that we could all collaborate um, at Mega Camp.
Okay.
And so my in different directions, I'm keeping my by contributing. I find I do better by contributing, um, and everybody gets to know me that way through lecturing,
Mhm.
versus um, just just going to the events. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it absolutely does, 100%. What's the bandwidth for you, energy and investment wise, and time wise, with all of this?
Well, the good news is I've done it so many. I'm really very, very good about putting together events. I've done it for years for every organization I've ever been part of.
Hmm.
So the bandwidth is okay.
Okay.
It doesn't take much. I just pull up what I've done in the past. And I've got a great VA now. Uh, so I just give it to Kennedy, and Kennedy gives it to the VA, and I'm already at the event. So that part's good. The the playbook, I'm using AI.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, my I think that's a very good question about bandwidth because my saving grace with how hard I'm pushing myself has been assisted beneficially through AI.
Fantastic. So, okay. So you are going through it though, right? You're not just relying on it. You're going back and editing because sometimes it's not exactly 100% accurate or it'll
I
miss
pick on
something.
it. I pick on it.
Good. Okay, good.
Oh, it doesn't get away with. Okay,
Good.
no,
Good.
yeah,
Very
no,
good.
I challenge chat on a regular basis. I'll say,
Good.
you know, tell me where I need to get better in this. Go back and look at this. You've heard
Good.
me say videos on this. Now that I've done this, what's your recommendations for next?
Okay.
So it's causing me to not have to pull the rabbit out of the hat all the time.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. I
Good.
challenge chat on a regular basis. Chat this doesn't get to tell me what to do.
Okay. So the playbook,
Yeah,
is it going to be electronic? Are you actually printing it? How are you presenting it?
this is a good question. The playbook, once it's completed through Shirley and myself, um, which I'm making my notes because it's always good for me to keep my notes. Once it's done, and we're going to work on it this weekend. She's we have a third party, Annie. Annie has some medical things she's going to concentrate on. She's already put her contribution. Shirley's going to put her contribution in. I'm putting mine in, and we're putting them into chat and having chat come up with um, a, a final that Shirley and I will take a look at this weekend and fine tune it. And once we know that it's okay, then it's going to be sent on to Brady and Caroline for their approval.
Okay. And then what? Then what happens?
And then they'll determine how it's going to be and what I will do, because that's a very good question, is I will ask Brady and Caroline if they're going to send it out electronically, or is it going to be printed? And if it is going to be printed, can we have it printed for MegaCamp?
Yeah, and be able to hand it to people would be a beautiful thing.
Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
How many
printed
pages do you
version.
think it'll be? How many pages if it was printed?
Probably, I think printed realistically, because it needs to be simple.
Yeah.
I think that we could do it in 10 to 15 pages.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah.
Plastic bound, right? Very simple with a nice little clear cover on it. Good. Are you putting your name on there? Are you going to put credits by or published by or?
Uh, Brady and Caroline have given us permission to credit. So that's good.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, good. And then, so just out of curiosity, what's the intention for you? What did you want to get out of, like, what was the purpose of doing and providing this to them?
Well, a couple of things. A, because of my um, large involvement in KW Luxury, and people coming to me and asking questions and seeing me in a leadership position, because they always ask me to be involved, to do things, to help them, assist them, etc. It gets something that's well needed. It gets that accomplished, and that's number one. And number two, it continues to plant my position with Luxury Pro, Brady, Caroline, and others.
Okay, good. Okay. So it's a win-win.
It has to be a win-win.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
it's good.
that, as I started the conversation about contribution, when I can contribute, um, that's the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then secondly, uh, it's nice that when I'm speaking to people and really getting to know them, etc., and it's not out of ego, it's not an ego stroke, it's out of just going, wow, this what you sought to do has worked. When people say, oh, when I'm introduced or something, oh, we know all about you, Robin. It's always in a favorable, you know.
That's a nice feeling. That's a nice
Well,
feeling.
it's a great feeling, and
Yeah.
that this uh, one of my favorite agents, and he has oh goodness, it hits men more than women, and it's in their brain. And one of the things to help yourself, Parkinson's.
Yeah.
One of my favorite agents in LA, he has Parkinson's, and he always comments when we go back and forth in Facebook, and he always comments, um, uh, Miss Las Vegas. I know it is my Las Vegas queen.
That's nice.
The records, no one outdoes my Las Vegas.
That's very nice. That's
Yeah,
very nice.
it
Very good.
really is. We're in this
Okay.
to help everybody, and at the same time, it's just wonderful to make such amazing friendships
Yeah,
and connections.
it is good. Okay. One of the other
Yeah, I
things we
sent
talked,
out. Oh no, I'll let you
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead. I was going to say I sent out 4 more referrals.
Oh, good. Okay, good. And you're tracking them, right? Who they went to
Yeah,
and
I sent out
okay, good.
4. I've got to speak to Kennedy to make sure she does the paperwork on my newest. Thank you.
Hmm.
With the referral paperwork because I've been sending them left and right, and that's all I
Good.
need to do is not have the paperwork out there. And we just got a referral in, and the buyer's coming Thursday, tomorrow.
Okay. What's your process when you get a referral in and you've met with the or you've talked to the client? Like, what's your process for communicating with the person who was the referee?
Every week they're to be updated every
Okay,
single
good.
week. That's Kennedy's position. And I told her she
Good.
has to do it on Mondays because if I'd gone a whole weekend, I want to know on Monday what's going on.
Good. Okay. And so it goes to you and to the referral partner that you got it
Right.
from? Good.
Yeah,
Okay. Perfect. All right. So you got a nice, and is that written? Is that one of your written SOPs right now or not?
it is.
It is. Okay. And is that going into the playbook?
Yep.
Good. Okay. I'm just
Yep.
going
All
to the
her SOPs. So
beautiful.
I would say percentage wise, she's probably about, I'd put her about 60% on her SOPs.
That's good because that's a very time consuming large project. So
Mm-hmm.
that's good that she's that far along. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
so that was one of our things. And then Blake and I are going to be doing revamping. Um, our luxury presentation is phenomenal, phenomenal, fine tuned, and it looks amazing. Um,
Great.
and then the regular presentation for anything that's under like 800,000 and under.
Hmm.
That one, him and I are going to sit down and revamp.
Okay. Okay, good. So, all right. And when do you want
And
to
it's
have
on
that
the
done?
calendar.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so when do you want to have that done by?
Let's see. I can get that one done by. I'm going to be here until we head out to Mega Camp. So I think we could have it at least to the VA to be fine tuning.
Hmm.
Um, we should be able to have that to the VA and fine tuning it by August 1st. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
no, he is gone. Blake is gone. I have to change that. So I'm going to move it down and say August 8th. So we'll
Okay.
have August 8th. We'll have our regular marketing consultation. I don't call it a CMA anymore. I got to get myself. We'll have our
Yeah.
marketing consultation revamp.
Okay, and this is just on the listing side, or you're revamping both?
That's our listing. Our buyer is right now with the VA already.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Okay. Just as an FYI, I am seeing you all over social media. I hope you're getting good feedback and activity.
My videos are, depending on which video, are being seen over 1,000 times.
That's fantastic. I saw the one today on dirt, the one that the parking lot that was dirt.
So
Yeah, you're doing good, and they're getting and the are you getting more comfortable doing them? How are you feeling about them?
I've never, I'm the same. I'm not uncomfortable with videos.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fortunate. I don't, those are, and the great news is someone said to me a long time ago, they don't have to be perfect,
That's right.
just be genuine.
Yep.
And so those are all of mine are 95% are one take wonders. I don't take them again.
That's fantastic. Good for you. Fantastic. Okay, so those are working. That's working for you, the social media piece, which is great. One of the other things that we talked about, I just wanted to go back from it because we also talked about you wanting to get more business from California and promote a little bit more and market yourself in California. How's that going?
Well, advert is they're being seen. I'm doing my the listings that are being a little tough.
Yeah.
Um, those are being being done on adverts. Okay, so that's being done. As far as getting more of them into um, the database, I've taken my foot off the pedal. So that's something I'm going to need to make sure, and that's a conversation between myself, Philip, and the VA. That
Yeah.
because I want 200 per week.
Okay, are you paying for those leads on another platform
Oh,
or?
it's not paying. There's not leads. When I say
Okay.
200 a week, that's agents being put in my database.
Oh, okay.
That's what I concentrate on
Okay.
because a I where I found a waste of time for me, total waste of time, and I love hearing it from Brady, and love hearing it from Gary, and I love hearing it from others. Finally, it syncs with me, and I do not. I find that Facebook for people to always see me and think, oh my goodness, I got to get hold of Robin, and that know me, right? I got to get hold of Robin to show me a new home because she really has this concept down. And she'll have my back covered. I want that. I want the agents to go, you know what? I'm sending someone to Las Vegas. I want Robin to take care of them. She obviously knows her stuff when it comes to new home construction. Got it. What I find a waste of money and will not do is Facebook leads.
Good.
Okay. I won't do Facebook leads. I won't be doing any of that. The only reason why I'm doing adverts is because it puts the property in front of potential buyers so that the sellers see that it's not just going in MLS and sitting.
If you're seeing it somewhere else. Yeah, that's good. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. So, who's your target market? What's their age bracket?
My target market, I don't have an age bracket. Are you talking about specific for property or overall in general? Because
Well, I know you'll work with anybody, but if there was like an ideal client, I'm just curious, what's the ideal client look like? The age, the hobby, the demographic, income level?
well, they're higher income and they're higher education. I do know that. Um, and I don't have yet the gamut of ages. Well, that tend to, not always. I think that that want to use me as my age bracket seems to be 45 and older.
Okay.
Okay, and that may just be out of experience, and I'm not the TikTok uh kid that they follow because they like all their I, I'm not in that. I don't have people coming to me unless they've been referred to me. I typically do not have the 20s and the 30s. Mine
Okay.
is a good 45 older.
All right. So Facebook is definitely the right platform for that because TikTok is a younger group anyway. So the other piece of that is, and I'm just curious, do you belong to a golf club or a country club or a swim club or any of those things?
I don't. Um, I need to. Amy and I are talking. Amy's husband's in the process of, unfortunately, of passing away, and it's been a long time. And when that occurs, because it's pretty much around the corner, um, I would say by fall, her and I are going to take up golfing. I don't golf, and I want to take up golfing so I can belong to something. I also want to join when I can financially do so, and also be, you know, in is what I'm joining Red Rock Country Club. So I'm a Rotarian already.
Okay.
I want to join the country club. I'm going to take up golfing, and is I am in 4 different major golf courses in Summerlin. I am in their magazine.
Okay. Do you go to their events?
When there's certain events for charity, yes.
Okay. And then do you give like sometimes they do the silent auctions. Do you get involved with that at all? You do.
I
Okay.
get involved to buy. That gets me in trouble. But as far as I don't have anything to give,
Well, you can
then
always donate. You can
I
always
do go out
donate.
and get donations.
Yeah, but I don't mean in the money. I mean in the act. Here's the reason why I was asking you, and it's just something to keep in the back of your mind if the opportunity presents itself. One of the things that on the marketing side that I walk a lot of clients through is you want to, if you raise the value of your average home and you anything under 800, you just don't even deal with anymore. And you really want to focus on growing those larger value points so that you're doing less transactions and making even more income. And you know this, the best way to do that is to focus on those higher value properties. So what you do is you profile, and I walk clients through this. We profile, and I know it's a negative word. You're doing it for the right reasons, though. You talk about your 1, 2, and 3 ideal clients. The first category, the second category, the third category. And you list out their age, their interests, their hobbies, where they go to eat, the kind of car they drive. You list out all of that, the magazines they read. And so you get to really know who your ideal clients are.
Mhm.
And then you somehow very strategically start to show up either in person or through what you're doing. Like the ads is great. And you start to show up a little differently. So a lot of the women in that age group and in that affluence, with that affluence, a lot of those women don't work. So there's a lot of women's organizations that are volunteer and they just do volunteer and charity. So you mentioned the Rotary. You're involved with your Rotary.
Yep.
I don't know if what they have by you, but by us, they have, well, in New Jersey, when I had a client up in Bergen County, New Jersey, which is an extremely affluent area, we worked with a group of women who sat on a committee for the one of the hospitals there. And these are all women who all they do is raise money for the hospital. That's all they do. And every event, and these are women who are, the husbands are extremely affluent, they're extremely wealthy, and they're doing all the good, all the charitable, and they're very tight knit. And if there's somebody there that's still working, they support each other. So it's a very high level, affluent referral network is what ends up happening. They play tennis together, they play pickleball together, they do those things. They go to the beach club together. So I don't know if you know of anybody, or just keep it in the back of your mind because if there's an opportunity to do something like that, eh, because you know how to, you're really good at conversations and you've got a very nice way about you. You're not pushy, you're not salesy, and you come across very genuine. And I think that there might be an opportunity for you. If you see something, just kind of lean into it and see what happens, see how it feels.
Okay. No, that makes sense. Because I've been involved with Rotary for so long, I think that what I'm going to do is just branch out a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
it's uh, it worked before. Got a tremendous amount of business just by being myself, and didn't, it's not something that I went into it for. That's for sure. Yet the group that I belong to now is a bit of a, uh, yeah, it's a bit of a good old boy club.
Yeah, I think you've outgrown it. I feel like yeah. When you said Rotary, I was like, yeah. So yeah, just see what happens because something might come up or you might get a phone call or an invitation to go somewhere and do something that might be a little out of your comfort zone or that you normally would say no to. Just reconsider. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
and so makes perfect sense.
Okay. All right. So I know we're a couple minutes over. I'm sorry. I just wanted
Yeah,
to, because we didn't meet last week, so I wanted to make sure that we had the conversation. Okay. So I'm
I'm going to
looking
put
at
that on my
your
vision board.
All right. And I'm looking at I just pulled up because so your number for GCI goal was 716, 646. So that's still where we are at, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And we know
So
we're gonna surpass that because I bumped it up to 42 transactions.
I know. So now I'm just curious, do you want to make a stretch goal? We could keep that your target goal. Would you like,
Can you pull up that program
yeah,
that you
you want
sent
me to,
me?
yeah, I'll share my screen. As long as you
You
have a
mind?
few minutes, I'm good. As long as
Yeah, I'm
you're okay.
okay. I'm okay.
All
Yes. You know what? The only thing that's inundating is the junk on my desk. That's about it.
right.
Like, please. Like just
Can you see it
okay.
okay?
Yes. So now you've got the 42 and then the average commission.
Is that
I
still the
just want
case?
I'm gonna check something real quick. Where's my it's like one of those. I see it all the time and where is it? Where'd it go? I'm looking for my there it is. Okay. If I
So if you,
take my average sale, uh average
what did
sales
you say you
price,
were at? You're at
we're using
300,000?
650. We're using 650.
Okay.
Multiply that times 2.625. Yep. No, I'm coming the same up. I'm right smack on.
Good.
17063 is correct.
Okay.
Yep. And then and 35 buyers, 65 sellers, yes. And
Do you
that
need me
and
to?
then oh, so that comes out with 716, huh?
Yeah, so let me just confirm that. So 17,063 times, let's say, would we do 42? Yeah, it's 716,646.
Okay. Yep, that's where it is.
Okay. So if your average commission stays that where it is, and you feel like you're going to surpass it, what do you think about creating a secondary goal, just a stretch goal, or just leave this? It's up to you.
My stretch goal will be when it occurs, which it could. We'll see. We're gonna keep it at six. We're gonna keep it at 650. I think my stretch goals depends on how, if, just as an example, if I pull in six of those, I'll on the luxury end. Um, what would happen? Hey, let's look at this. This is
Mm-hmm.
a minor stretch.
Yeah.
What happens if my average sales price goes, if I make it, um, so if I did it 700, because it could very well be 700, and I multiply that times 2.625 equals
Well,
it means that my commission is, it goes up to 18,375.
well, all right, but let's base it on what you're actually doing. So you've got
Well,
16.
I gotta, yeah, what do I have now?
Yeah. So you're at 16 actual closed deals right now, right?
Yeah,
And your GCI is 300,000?
no, it's higher than that. We're now after use, no, it's over. For 16, use, 400.
Okay, so then it's 400,000 divided by 16.
Yeah,
So you're averaging, is that possible? 25,000. Oh, we were lowering it. You were lowering this. I forgot that you did that. If that's the actual numbers, if you've had 16 closed deals and you're at 400,000 GCI, that means that your average commission is your average GCI is 25,000, not 17.
right. But the reason why we lowered it is because I have the deals up here on the board that are 525, 459, 247, 290.
Right. So they're going to pull it down a little bit.
Right. And so then that's when I use 650. But I think it's really going to be 700.
Yeah, I
And if
think
I take 700 and I multiply that times 2.625, that pops it up to 18. So it pops it up to 18,375 per.
Right, and then it's 35 that you would need.
Right, but we're at 42.
And then, but you want to keep it at 42.
I want to keep it at 42.
I know. Okay.
Okay, so what does that change my GCI to?
It didn't, we didn't change your, well, okay, so if we,
So you
well,
gotta
remember,
change your commission, take your commission.
yeah, it's still, you're still, your target GCI is still way over what you actually need to hit all of your income needs
Right, but
and life by design.
yeah, but if I take, I get that. But this, you said my stretch goal. So my
Mm-hmm.
stretch goal is 18,375
Okay.
times 42 transactions. It comes out to 771,750.
Do you want me to change it?
Yeah, please.
Okay. All right. What's the number?
771,750.
Okay.
So, and it would, and like you said, scroll, if you could scroll down for me, please. So that would be my needed for my life factor when you did that number. What was that number? Keep going,
Oh,
please.
what you actually need based on what your actual
Yeah,
expenses are?
is
This is
633,
690. Mm-hmm.
690.
Yep.
So it's nice. 138,000 over.
Yep.
And 138,000, if you know, part of that's gonna go, to Blake. So hey, not a bad position to be. We're coming in 100,000 more than what's
No, and if you put that into some interest-bearing CDs, you'll earn 4 to 5% depending on how often you have them turn.
well that, or as I was telling Blake, I want to pick up another property.
Good,
So yeah,
good. A rental property?
yeah, yeah.
Good. Okay.
And I wanted in another state where I can actually do an Airbnb. I can't do them here.
You can, why not?
They're so controlled by the hotel casino industry that they're
Oh,
limited and
wow.
very hard to find. And if you dare, which I would never dare, if you
Okay.
dared into something that you weren't supposed to and had one, it's $10,000 a day fine.
Wow. Okay. Well, if you're interested in Airbnb in the Asheville, North Carolina area, let me know. I have an excellent property manager. We do nothing. We do nothing. She's like, she's excellent. We get 5-star reviews all day long, and she's very
Okay.
good.
And so it's in, okay, I'm writing this down. So it's in, because I'll add it to my list to do. So it's in where in North Carolina?
The one that I have, she's in Maggie Valley, North Carolina, Maggie Valley, but it's not, you would probably want something more like in the Asheville area.
Okay.
Is it someplace where
Yeah.
you would want to go if in the,
I want to be able to go. So,
you
but
want to go
you know, if I
somewhere where
went
it's
there,
cooler? Where
if I
it's
could go
cooler.
there, yeah, if I can go there at this moment in life, if I could go there once a year, great. Later on in life, if I could go there 2, 3 months and get out of this toast.
Yeah, that's why we bought there too. We have an Airbnb there. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, it's, and it's 20 degrees cooler than here in the middle of the summer. So that's why we
Now,
picked.
on that you have the 2 bedroom, 2 bath. If you were to say today, what kind of uh, investment would a 2 bedroom, 2 bath be?
We put a lot of money into it. We paid 335 and we probably put about 80,000 into it because we had to gut it.
Yep,
And we just started booking there the second week of April, and we're already covering our mortgage and utilities.
that's yeah. There you go.
Like, Yeah,
Yeah,
so thank God. We're very blessed and we have a very, very good, she's excellent. So
got it. Okay,
yeah, she's very
I'll
good.
play. I'll play homework. There's another place, and I don't know if you know it, but another place I've been kicking around is Myrtle Beach.
Only North Myrtle Beach. Don't go to regular Myrtle Beach. It's very touristy and it's not that great of an area unless you're going to use it just for Airbnb and don't plan on being there.
Yeah, it would be Airbnb, and I want to be there 2 to 3
Yeah.
months out of the year down the road.
Yeah. So North Myrtle Beach would be where you would want to go. It's still going to be very warm in the summer, not as hot as where you are. The reason we picked North Carolina is it's a little further north. It's warm in the summer, but not hot. It doesn't get humid, and the winters there are very mild.
Okay, and during the summer though, I mean, how far away from water is it? Is it anywhere?
Um, well, no. So Maggie Valley, Asheville's not near water, but there is a coast in North Carolina, a beach area. There's Wilmington. I can send you a whole list, but if you look, you'll see there's some beautiful water communities in North Carolina.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get nosy because I put it on. One thing I haven't done in a while, and I'm gonna do it because the last three that I did, and I haven't done one in over a year. But yeah, the last three I did, my vision boards, I got 100% of the items.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's great. That's what, that's good.
okay. So
That's
you just
good.
gave me a bunch yeah, that's what I'll go and work on this weekend.
Good.
That
And
you
then
can add to my list.
I'm
Vision board.
vision board. Vision board. I'm gonna put North Carolina or because you're not sure, North Carolina or question mark, but something.
Yeah.
Okay. Airbnb. Oh, that's great. Okay. That's awesome.
Okay.
I
Good.
do one, is there anything else or we
We're
covered a
good.
lot. So, okay. Just I do have one favor to ask of you. Is it okay or like do you feel comfortable? I know we've only been working together for a short time. If I asked you to do a testimonial, how do you feel about that?
Good.
You're good? Okay. I'm going to send you a text. It'll be a link and they'll ask you for a short video or written. But if you could do a video, that would be phenomenal because you're really good at that. So
Thanks. I'm glad you like them.
I do. You're great. You're very personable. You're very warm. It's good. They're very good. I'm glad to see that they're getting traction for you. It's good.
I can't believe it. And between Philip and the VA, they have them on over 100 different sites.
That's fantastic. That's
So
good. That's what you want.
there we go.
Yep.
So,
That's fantastic. All right, good. All right, my dear. So I will see you regular time next week. When is Mega Camp? Because we are going to have to shift that.
yeah, we are not going to be involved the week of the 10th to the 15th, 16th, excuse me. So that's Mega Camp starts officially the 11th, Monday the 11th.
Okay, so we're supposed to be meeting on the 13th.
Yeah, so we won't be
So
here.
we're going to shift that day. We're going to shift
Right.
the 13th. So we can meet either we can do an hour the week before or the week after.
I like that. Yeah, I have no
Do an
problem.
hour, just do an hour the week. It doesn't matter to you which day.
Nope.
Okay, so why don't we do it the week? Let me go back and just confirm before yep. All right, so we could do it the 6th before you go, because that actually will give me an opportunity to go through with you what your goal is for Mega Camp, how many referral partners, how many one-to-ones, how many coffees and lunches are you having with potential referral partners? We'll go through all of that the week before.
You saw my schedule, you'll see.
Good, good.
Yeah, my
That's
schedule is,
fantastic.
yeah, I've got a lot of people lined up.
Good. Got people that you don't know too? Some new
Oh,
opportunities?
both. Oh, both.
Good.
Because,
Okay.
like, for example, the liaisons, they're almost up to 100 liaisons.
That's great. Oh, that's fantastic.
And oh, just a little note,
Yep.
because I think outside the dots moment, when the liaisons came on, I started sending everybody a liaison pin. that has their name, the city they represent, and
That's
the
very
fact that they're
nice.
a market center liaison. And now everybody's like, I'm becoming a liaison. Are you gonna send me a pin? And
Another
I
one, what the?
and I don't and it's funny because I don't know them. So there we go.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So you can say to them, you know what? Yes, you get a packet, but the caveat is one, you have to sign up, and two, we either have to have a Zoom meeting or we have to sit down and have a cup of coffee together. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Turn it into, yeah, that's great. Good for you. All right, I just sent you the adjusted calendar invite for the 6th for the hour. And I'm
Okay.
just going to take the one from the 13th and I'm just going to delete that one event so that
Yep.
it's not
You got
even
it.
showing up in your calendar. Good?
Oh, and North Carolina, speaking of, no, South Carolina, is when I
Yeah,
was
that's where
in,
I am.
it was when I went to, and I met Susie,
Charleston.
got to Charleston and really got to know Susie.
Yep.
Carmilla Brown called me and she's having me
Oh,
on her Zoom thing that she does for the area
fantastic.
on the 29th.
That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Good for you.
So that'll be my second one in 3 months.
That's great.
Because
Does she
I
want
got
you?
Sonda Rath before.
That's great. Does she want you to present or what's
She
your
wants
role in?
it's like me being on a couch and she's gonna ask me questions and talk to me and yeah,
That's fantastic.
yeah.
Good
So
for
cool.
you. Get a recording of that.
Yeah.
Get a recording of that and then have Kennedy or your VA put it through Opus or some clip, and it can turn it into 30-second snippets of you showing your expertise. And then you can use that also for social media for getting more referral partners.
Oh, got it.
And it doesn't,
Opus.
Opus is like, yeah, it's Opus Clips. That's what my admin works with. And she sets it up so I'll do a long thing and then she has it cut up into snippets and she uses editing tools and she could put caption and music around it. She does the whole thing.
Got it. Okay. I just made
Yeah,
a
so make
note.
sure that's recorded and you get a copy of that for yourself,
Yeah,
okay?
because I have one for Sandra Rath as well. So yeah, there we
Good.
go.
All right, good. All
Love
right.
it.
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to send you the link for the testimonial and I will see you next week.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you for
All right.
everything.
Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. Be good. Bye.
You too.